Welcome back, all you beautiful people, to once again this week's live event review. So you know how last week I was talking about we were one gun away from a full German World War II loadout? Well, Ubisoft must have been listening to me because they kind of answered my prayers on that one. We've got the MP40, the MP34, and the Luger, and of course, we have to have one more, the MG42. And this gun kicks ass. If there were ass to kick, it would kick all of the ass. This gun is amazing. I'll get into why here in a minute. But first off, let's talk about the live event itself. This week's live event is called Slugger. What you need to do, grab some shotguns, load them up with slugs, kill cultists. We've done this routine before, just a little different as usual. Slugs, cultists, 10 of them, you get a cool gun. And at least on Xbox, we are moving very fast towards the community goal of the Titan Force t-shirt, which actually kind of looks pretty cool. So maybe we'll get that soon. And now let's talk about the MG42. I want to go into a little bit of its history here for a second. The MG42 is known as Hitler's buzzsaw, or at least that's what the Allied troops named it in World War II. The reasoning for that is it shoots incredibly fast. It was one of the fastest shooting guns of its time. And a team, usually 3 people, of German machine gunners could keep this gun firing, and they would only have to take 5-second breaks, usually every 2 or 3 minutes, to change the barrel, because on machine guns the barrels get hot and it's usually faster to change them than to try to cool them. And that's what the Germans did with the MG42. So the Allied forces were facing a gun that was shooting incredibly fast. It's still fast to today's standards. This gun shoots fast, and it lives up to that in the game. But the Allies would have 5 seconds every 2 or 3 minutes to stop this gun from mowing them down. And the gunners would literally cut forests down with this gun. That's how fast it shot. If they were firing into a wooded area, usually by the end of a battle, trees would be laying over because the MG42 cut it down. And that's what got this gun the name Hitler's buzzsaw. So this gun is very, very powerful. In the game, it has a fire rate of 9, but when I actually test the fire rate, it fires at about 1150 rounds per minute. To put that in comparison, the ARC is the fastest firing AR. It fires at 850 rounds per minute, which feels like creeping along, honestly, compared to this gun. It is very slow compared to this gun, even though for an AR that's wickedly fast. It empties its mag very quickly. The MG42 will empty its 200 round magazine in 10.4 seconds, which is just insanely quick. You're going to chew through some ammo with this gun, to be honest. And this gun's good at everything, to be honest. And the reason for that is, usually I've repeated this time and time again, higher rate of fire means worse recoil. Well, it doesn't with this gun. For some reason, and I don't know if this is a glitch or what, but it makes this gun kinda OP, to be honest. It does kinda make it wickedly good. Because the recoil pattern on this gun does not go up or down. It just stays in a small side-to-side group. Meaning it's very easy to keep on target during long bursts. There's no penalty to firing bursts with this gun. If you can keep it on target, there's no penalty. I will say it does seem to suffer at range compared to the other LMGs in the game. But just really, I didn't even really hold the trigger down though when I was using it. It's kind of a lock on, hold the trigger for half a second, they're dead. It's just, this thing just mows people over. It's insane how good this gun is. And I think it's the best gun we've had it added to the game so far. It really is. It is that wicked. And as for news for other guns in the game, a kind of disappointment this week, as there was no standard skinned Luger added into the game. So if you didn't complete last week's live event, you kind of lost out on a gun, and that's really disappointing to me. I was really hoping, number one, I didn't like the skin, and I was really hoping we would see the standard skinned Luger this week, but we didn't. And that's something that's just happened 2 weeks in a row now, and it kind of starts in my mind to give me a fear that the developers aren't going to back us up with the standard skin guns every week like they had been doing for a short period of time here. The last 4 or 5 weeks, it's been a while. For the people that, maybe go on vacation, they could lose out on something good, if you're not going to be around for a week for whatever reason. So I'd really hop onto this live event, make sure you get this gun, make sure you complete it. It's just, I don't know why they're not doing it. I was really disappointed. The skin on the MG42 isn't that bad, but as a historical firearms lover, I really would like to see a standard skin on it. They kind of look cooler to me. Bright skins don't really attract me to the gun. That's kind of the sad news for the week, is there's no new Luger in the game. Besides the MG42, nothing really special added into the game this week. Kind of going to be short and sweet here. That's the live event. It's a good live event. We've done these types before, and get an amazing gun out of it. And just for reference, this is now the second fastest gun in the game. The Vector fires at 1200 rounds per minute, so this is just barely slower than the Vector, and it holds a shit ton more ammo than the Vector does. So I'll let you pick. I mean, this thing is kick-ass. Run out, grab it. And once again, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, and as always, have a great day. Oh, and one more thing. Don't look out for a live event video next week. I'll be on vacation, so there will be no live event video. I'll probably go ahead and cover it when I get back, but probably won't be next week. There'll still be videos next week, so keep an eye out for that. Once again, I really appreciate everybody, all the support I've been getting lately. I really would appreciate it if anybody out there new would subscribe, like, comment. That all helps me. And as always, have a wonderful day.